Is I have never in my life met someone who's still in high school getting ready to go to college with this intelligence, entrepreneurship, everything. My guest today is Adam Mendelsohn. He's the founder and CEO of PicklePalz. Thanks for stopping by, Adam. I'm just absolutely
Thank you.
impressed by you. And the reason you've decided to do my show today before everyone else's show, because it's going to happen tomorrow, is because what is tomorrow?
Tomorrow is National Pickleball Day, August 8th.
And
Yeah.
a lot of people still do not know what pickleball is. I'm going to tell you, even though it's so popular, people still don't know it. Like, it's funny. I heard it a couple of years ago and I was supposed to do a podcast and I said, oh my gosh, and then I started doing the research and it's blowing up. But what is pickleball?
Yeah, it's an indoor or outdoor sport. It's similar to tennis and ping pong. It's kind of like a good combination of the two for any age. It is the fastest growing sport in America right now. And it's a racket game where you have a ball and it's like mini tennis. You can play with either two players, one-on-one, or four, two against two. And it's a blast. I've played with people that were 70, 80 years old. And I've also played with my friends who are around 18. So it's a whole range of people.
Pickleball's been around for a while, hasn't it?
It has, but recently, I don't know what it is, but it's taken off.
Who introduced you to pickleball?
I think my friends, I've been playing for a while, and this whole idea came about when I was in Bozeman, Montana. I was playing with my dad. He loves to play with me, and we have a great time playing pickleball, very competitive. And I met a Canadian couple who were traveling through Bozeman, and they couldn't find players, couldn't find courts. And when I heard that, and how much adrenaline, how much fun this sport is, I knew I had to come up with an idea to help connect people in the community.
I think so. We definitely want to get to that. When I think about pickleball, I just think I started doing research and it's unreal the growth of the sport and how it's taking tennis by storm in so many ways.
Yeah,
Professional, it's on ESPN. It's not this little, hey, let's go out and try playing this sport. And this is for 80-year-olds. This is for everyone.
100%. I couldn't agree more. You're just taking over tennis courts. I know tennis players sometimes have an issue with it. I used to actually play tennis. I played growing up, and I played a little bit in high school my freshman year. And pickleball is just easy. Tennis requires, and this is not in an offensive way, but tennis requires a lot of time, energy, skill. Like when you're always constantly practicing, it's hard. It's a very difficult sport. I think pickleball is much more adaptable for people, much easier for people to learn much quicker. And it's just honestly a great sport, and it gets people connected. You meet so many fun people. You don't have to have anyone to go with. You could meet people. It's difficult though, and that's why I created this app.
Okay, so you created the app, and I love you're always thinking about the app in this situation. And
True.
when you're going to do your quick interviews that are 5 minutes long, you at least get a little bit of a longer conversation. But you decide to create an app, and I love the app's idea because the bottom line is think about being able to want to play a sport and want people to play and find them. This is what you've done. And how did you come up with this idea?
Yeah, so again, it was in Bogart Park. I came up with it when I was playing with my dad, and then I got home. I looked at the market. I looked on the Apple Play Store and the Google Play Store, and I looked at all of the pickleball apps that were out there. And sure, there were some, and I thought they were good, but I wanted to create something that really connected people, that was easy to understand. That the whole focus was building that huge network across America and Canada. For now, I'd like to make it global eventually, but I'm really trying to take this step by step. And I looked up what company could do a feasibility study or a market research study. I came across A3 Logics, and I reached out to their CEO, Kelly Powell, who I am very grateful for. He's helped me tremendously. He did the feasibility study, and he's based in California. And from there, their company has helped me develop the MVP, which is minimum viable product. And it's on the App Store. It's on the App Store, Google Play Store, and we're just continuing to grow. I come in contact with you, and it's just been incredible seeing all the support and just moving forward. I'm excited to see where it goes.
I'm excited to see where it goes too. Why did you see the market research was so important? Tell us about the app and what it does.
Yeah, so I thought market research was a key factor because I wanted to see how this app would play out. My competitors, I did a competitor analysis. I wanted to see if there was room for growth, where it would go, where it's going over the next 4 or 5 years. And the reason I did that was just to be sure. I want to go out and ask people, eventually potential investors, I need people to trust me. And though my word carries a lot of weight, I think, especially I've realized being younger, it has helped tremendously. But I think having an actual study to show where this is going, how my app could play out in the competition, it's been incredible. So that feasibility study was absolutely crucial. And then the app itself has 5 main screens. You have the home screen where you can see your pals. You have the map. You have the challenge screen or the play screen where you can create, your matches. You have the achievements screen, because I thought that was really interesting to see how many states you've been to, all those fun achievements that you can unlock. And then you have your profile where you can set your location, you can put your social media. We have LinkedIn, Facebook, X, or Twitter, and all of that on there. And I don't know if I said Facebook, but that is there as well. You could change your profile, change if you're public or private, your age, just things that people want to see who you are. There's a bio section so you can talk about who you are, where you've been, and how much you love pickleball. And there's also a self-ranking section. So we're still developing a matrix in a big way to come up with points and a system. Right now, we're just adding total points from matches, but we want to come up with a system to actually create, instead of just beginner, intermediate, advanced, we're still actively working on a much better, stronger system. And then also that socialization, like developing that as well.
And see, that's fantastic. And you saw in the market, there's nothing like this in the marketplace for pickleball.
Yeah, I'm going to be honest. I'm like to be as honest. Again, there are similar apps. We did have a competitor analysis, and so there are similar apps, but I don't think any app really brings people together. My goal is to create that sense of unity and connection as much as I can, searching up people by location, being able to see people's LinkedIn, their other social media. That's so important to me, and I didn't see that in the market. And honestly, if there is that out there, I think that's amazing. I think it's a great idea. That's why I'm trying to build it. And yeah, that's where that all stems from.
We all know competitive analysis, first the party does not mean win. As we're seeing in the AI world right now with the battle between OpenAI and all the other competitors and who will stand, they all will make money as just one event. So being able to get into this pickleball competition, huge thing for you. And I think the other market that's surprising, like I would think 40, 50-year-olds, 60-year-olds, I wouldn't think people 18 like yourself, and that it's very popular in college. You're going to take that by storm, and that marketplace has not been taken yet.
Yeah, 100%. I'm working actively. I've been contacting certain universities all over across Florida, just across the US. I'm working on getting ambassadors, so have people repping our shirts, our hats, which are coming out very soon on Shopify. And then another thing I want to talk about is, we talked about the money, not first the market, not always making the most money. I'm not in this for the money. That's the truth. So when people ask me why I do this, it's not to make money. And honestly, 10% of my earnings at least will be going to charity for Title I schools, public schools. I love education. I do a lot with education. So I just want to say that a lot of my funding and where that's going is it's for charity. But the whole ambassador thing is, yeah, we're going to have groups at colleges across the US. I want this to be something fun that gets people together. It allows college students to also connect, to create a platform where people can meet each other. People from the same major can discuss across the platform. I think that creating that sense of unity and that excitement of building an app and all getting on the platform is what I'm really excited about. So that I just wanted to make that.
No, I just think that you're picking a marketplace and be able to find, if all the kids are playing in college, why don't you connect them and build those relationships? Because that's the community that was missing on campuses with COVID, right? Now, where
Yeah,
your guys are building back community again.
100%. I think after COVID, there was a lot of lack of community, a lot of lack of in-person sporting events. When I see these pickleball communities online on Instagram, they are huge. Kids, college students specifically, are having a blast playing pickleball. I love playing pickleball. And I think it's just a great way to meet people, especially for even high schoolers, creating groups at the high school level, the middle school level, just creating groups across the US. And honestly, I think that can foster help for when kids are getting ready to go to college. You're in senior year, you want to find a group, something to do in college. It's a great way to reach out to people, to connect to people, see what's going on, and see, maybe can I join that group before I even get there?
So, Mark Zuckerberg, if you're listening, Facebook Meta needs to connect with Adam right now and do this. It's very interesting. People watch these things, they listen to these things, and they say, oh, and then you'll be getting a contact. Because that's what happens, Adam, with some of your other initiatives. You start talking about it and they
Yep.
come.
100%.
Yeah. So, a question I have to ask is, what makes you at your age wanting to do so many brilliant things at this age?
I think that one thing I've realized, especially that my parents and my dad has taught me, is that life is very short. And I think people take that for granted. all the time. I think that if you find something that you're passionate about and you love, I think you should go for it. I've been working very hard on this app, and I realized it's taken over a year of my life, and you don't know when life is going to end. So I think getting out there and making the most of it is very important because you never know what's going to happen.
Absolutely. And I think so for people that don't know about pickleball, what is it easy to pick up? I've never played it and I see the court. The reason I'm 6'10", someone tall, I get a little intimidated because the net's lower. Is that
Yeah,
what would that do with someone at my height, 6'10", trying to play
I
pickleball?
think, yeah, I think it'd be a little more difficult, but I think if you get up there to the net, as long as you don't step in the kitchen, which is that line in the front, you'd have a great time playing defense. I think that you would kill it. I don't think it'd be too difficult for you at all. Hitting it out might be the problem, but it's a very easy sport to pick up. The second you start playing, you see how fun it is and you do not want to stop. You play with your friends, it's a competition. It starts all the smack talk. It's just incredible playing, and I think you would love it. I think we should eventually schedule a match so I can
Oh,
check it.
we're gonna definitely schedule a match. That's for that's the absolutely, and it would be interesting to see in different communities. As I told you, it's a professional sport. It's on different state. People own professional teams in pickleball, and you're looking at the journeyman in a way, or you hope to connect with all of them. You should say it should be open to everybody, right?
Of course, I'm looking everywhere just for connections, for support. I love talking with people. I love hearing their ideas, connecting. My goal is to always listen to the user. I think that the thing I'm going and I'm actually taking a growth year next year. I'm going to be attending the University of Florida, but I'm taking a year off. And this year I want people to understand that if people have questions, my number's up there, my email's up there, I will respond. I do my best to respond to everything. I really like if someone has a problem, I really like to try to help them with it. And I'm just excited. This is going to be a huge app. I hope. I'm really hoping because I think if people love pickleball as much as I do, I'm not worried about it.
No, something that's hot and it's needed. And you're building the technology that's different than other apps because you've tested out the other apps then, right?
Yeah, I've tested out a bunch of other apps. I think I'm not ever going to sit here and say any app is bad. I think
No.
that everybody has a different idea, a different vision, a different goal. I'm just doing what I think would be great for the pickleball community, for connecting people. And the truth is, this is the first release. It's the MVP, again, minimum viable product. I'm always working to improve it. My email's up here, my phone number. If there's things that people think should change, I want to hear it. I love criticism because I think that's the only way to get better is to be criticized. But yeah, there's apps out there and I think that they're great for what they serve, but I'm working very hard to build my own.
All right. Best place people can go to download the app Pickle Pals. Where can they go?
They can go to picklepals.net. So www.picklepals.net. So it's that. There's my logo. You can see the website. And if you look up Pickle Pals, we're all over social media. I think on Facebook and Instagram, we're actually Pickle Pals app, all one word with a Z, because I think somebody else owned the name. Still working on all of that. We're on LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram. Actually, we have a TikTok now. I've been working on all that. And yeah, it's been great coming out with t-shirts. I'm just trying to really build all this up and in the next year focus on it and show people that like companies and corporations can be good. They can be used for good. They can donate to good things. I'm going to be fully transparent about all of that because I'm a kid and I want to show people that companies aren't always bad. I know today we have that idea in America that companies can be bad. I really believe in my heart they can be good too.
All right. Thanks again, Adam. We appreciate it, sir.
Thank you.
All right. You're listening and watching The Neil Haley Show, and we'll be back in just a moment.